you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself as well. But you find these kind of connections. Once you've connected on some sort of level and you become that tight, see, practically you don't have to say anything else.
I would say I'm loyal.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Johnny Depp has been having a hard time ever since he lost his friend, and guess who hasn't left his side? Yep, you guessed it, the gorgeous Kate Moss. Word on the street is that the supermodel has been lending an ear and a comforting presence to the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. But here's where it gets interesting. Tongues are wagging about whether their relationship is more than just platonic. Could these two be heating up the gossip columns with some juicy romance? Let's dive in and uncover all the juicy deets. Kate Moss made her first appearance in London during one of Johnny's music tours with his buddy Jeff Beck. The supermodel was later spotted exiting the venue on May 31st, right after Depp had wrapped up his performance alongside Beck. Meanwhile, fans quickly jumped into conclusions, claiming that Kate's presence in Johnny's concert was a sweet gesture. That was sweet? She came to see him. One fan wrote, "She's beautiful. Glad she's supporting him after all these years." A second fan added, "She is lovely. I'd love to see them happy together," a third fan wrote. While a fourth one commented about Kate's testimony in Depp's trial, saying, "When Moss testified, I felt like Johnny's heart skipped a beat. He has love for her, so it seems." Now, months later, after Depp lost his dear friend Jeff in January, it seems like the actor is being comforted by none other than Kate Moss. The loss of Jeff Beck hit Johnny Depp hard, especially since Beck was not just a friend but also a collaborator and a major influence on his music career. The two had a close bond that developed while touring together, and Beck's passing left a void in Depp's life. Reports indicate that Depp has been struggling to cope with the loss of his friend and has been having difficulty filming his recent projects. Beck's death was reportedly sudden as he had contracted bacterial meningitis, a potentially life-threatening infection that can cause inflammation of the brain and spinal cord. At the time of his death, Beck was 78 years old. His passing was a great loss to the music world, and his close friendship with Depp only added to the sense of sadness and mourning among fans and fellow musicians. According to People magazine, Johnny Depp was present with his close friend and musician Jeff Beck at the time of Beck's death. The two had developed a strong bond over the summer while touring together, especially after Depp's highly publicized defamation trial. The source, who spoke to People magazine, stated that the two musicians had collaborated on an album titled 18, which was released in July of last year. The article further stated that Depp was deeply affected by the news of Beck's passing and that he was still processing the loss. The source added that Depp was not alone during the time of Beck's passing and was joined by other rock stars. Interestingly, Johnny had jetted off to London in search of a clean slate after being embroiled in a number of legal battles and scandals back in the States. But little did he know that the move would not only give him some much-needed privacy, but also enable him to spend time with Jeff before his demise. As a celebrity, he has been dealing with a lot of media attention, and the move to a new country might give him the opportunity to escape the constant scrutiny of the press and even maybe pursue a secret romance with Kate. In London, he can enjoy a relatively normal life and go about his business without being hounded by the paparazzi. What's more, after the loss of his friend and the difficulties he faced in the US, Depp deserves a chance to find happiness and peace in a new city, surrounded by someone he loves. Kate Moss' alleged decision to comfort Depp after the loss of his friend has definitely been a welcome surprise for the actor. Apparently, Moss knew that Depp was devastated by Beck's passing, and she probably wanted to be there for her friend during this difficult time. However, many fans and tabloids have been speculating that this might also signify something more. There have been rumors circulating for years that Depp and Moss may be rekindling their romantic relationship, and her visit has only fueled these speculations. The two were romantically involved in the mid-90s and were known for their private lifestyle and avoidance of paparazzi. Despite their split, they remained friends over the years, with Moss even helping Depp with his sobriety in the early 2000s. In May 2022, unnamed sources reported that Moss and Depp may be giving their relationship another chance. They also claimed that the two celebrities had been spending a lot of time together and that their chemistry was still there. However, neither Moss nor Depp has made any official statement regarding the matter. Regardless of their romantic status, Moss has always been a staunch supporter of Depp and has been there for him during his personal and professional struggles. Johnny Depp and Kate Moss first met in 1994 at New York's Café Tabac, where they reportedly hit it off right away. Depp was 31 at the time and Moss just 20 when they were introduced by the columnist George Wayne. Writing in a post on Instagram in 2019, he said, "It was the GW who introduced Kate Moss to Johnny Depp. One fateful night mid-90s at Café Tabac, which was the supermodel hangout back in the day. Johnny was in the back having dinner and Kate walked in with Naomi and the GW grabbed her and made the introduction. I had no idea that they would then become the couple for seasons to come, destroying hotel rooms across the globe during their still unforgettable union. The couple started dating in the same year and were together for about 4 years. They were known for their private lifestyle and avoiding paparazzi. Despite their efforts, the media still managed to catch glimpses of them together, and they quickly became one of the most talked about couples in Hollywood. Their relationship was a whirlwind of romance, passion, and adventure. They were both young, successful, and at the top of their game in their respective fields. Moss was a supermodel, and Depp was a sought-after actor. They traveled the world together, attended events, and made public appearances. However, despite their apparent happiness, their relationship was not without its challenges. According to a report by Hello Magazine in May 2022, the relationship ended due to Johnny Depp's substance abuse and the toll it took on their relationship. Depp was known to struggle with addiction and substance abuse throughout his career, and it appears that it played a significant role in the demise of his relationship with Moss. After their breakup, Depp spoke to Hello Magazine saying, "I have never got that emotional over a woman before. I have been so stupid because we had so much going for our relationship. I'm the one who has to take responsibility for what happened. I was difficult to get on with. I let my work get in the way and I didn't give her the attention I should have done. The whole thing was crazy because I should never have got so worked up over what people had to say about my work. Sure, I should care about my movies, but when I get home I should try to leave that stuff behind. I couldn't do that and I was horrific to live with." Despite their breakup, the couple remained friends and continued to work together and collaborate on various projects. The two have always maintained a deep connection, and their friendship has stood the test of time. What's more, Kate openly defended Johnny during his legal battle with Amber Heard. The supermodel appeared before the court in Fairfax, Virginia, on video after Heard testified weeks earlier that during an alleged confrontation with Depp, she instantly thought of Kate Moss and stairs. While on the witness stand, Heard said that she thought Depp was going to push her sister Whitney Heard down the stairs. During an altercation in their Los Angeles home, explaining, "In the moment that happened, I remembered information I had heard he pushed a former girlfriend, I believe it was Kate Moss, down the stairs." While on the stand as a rebuttal witness, Moss detailed the moment in question, which occurred in the 90s. "We were leaving the room, and Johnny left the room before I did, and there had been a rainstorm, and as I left the room, I slipped down the stairs and I hurt my back," she recalled. "I screamed because I didn't know what happened to me, and I was in pain, and he came running back to help me, and carried me to my room and got me medical attention." Additionally, Moss testified that Depp never pushed, kicked, or threw her down any stairs throughout their 4-year relationship. Later on, Moss explained why she testified in Depp's favor, saying, "I know the truth about Johnny. I know he never kicked me down the stairs. I had to say that truth." Aside from being former lovers and close friends, both Kate Moss and Johnny Depp have been known for their influence on fashion and music respectively. They have both been involved in numerous high-profile projects and collaborations over the years, cementing their status as icons in their respective fields. The rumors of a possible rekindling of their romance have excited fans and have once again put their relationship in the spotlight. Regardless of whether they have a romantic relationship, their strong bond and faithfulness to one another have established them as a legendary pair in the entertainment field. As for now, we can only wait and see if they are truly in a romantic relationship. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye!